Well, hey guys. Hope you guys are having a good Monday so far. I know Monday is always one of them. It's the start of the week, always kind of But hopefully, your guys' Monday is doing pretty good. Got done with my day runs so far. I will have my Princeton runs later, and unfortunately, later apparently we're supposed to get some snow here in Minnesota for some measurable snow at least. Hopefully that you know hopefully I'm back from Princeton before that starts. But what I've got here is this lovely thing came today, and I think I think there should be two items in here. At least I'm certainly hoping so, because it seems like it's a too big of a box for just one. But let me crack this open here and show you guys what else I snagged here. Now, there are obviously I'm going through some serious jersey withdrawal right now. I really want to be able I want to be able to get some of these newer jerseys again. But again, the NHL store doesn't know how to keep them in stock, unfortunately, or they're just waiting or whatever. And then of course they don't seem to want to get Ben his stuff, because a lot of those newer jerseys I've got my name down for, and I really want them. But again, it's a waiting game. But in lieu of a jersey unboxing, these are kind of a hat unboxings. So let's see which one to start with. And yes, both of them are in here. And what one to start out with first? Very nice looking hats, by the way. Yeah, we'll do this one first. We gotta bust open the bag here, because they did come in bags, which is good. So we'll start out with this one. And of course, you get all these gotta love to get all these little tags on that they put on these hats. So we go, and I'm not like a lot of other people who, they'll walk around with the tags still on the hats. Yeah, I don't do that. I do not do that. I think that just looks kind of kind of eh. But we'll start out with this particular one, and I got the one New York team, so let's get the other one, because it just kind of made sense. I'm looking at some of the newer this past year's draft hats, and I'm like, I got the New York Islanders. I think they still had the Rangers on the NHL site, because that is where I got both of these, and they did. And they're of course New York Rangers. Nice logo there. Of course, Fanatics. Of course, there's the back. So it's again it's the old school snapback, which is awesome. And of course, take that out. And of course, we got to adjust this so it'll always got to adjust these so it'll fit my big melon. So give that a shot here. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's try that on one. Let's try that one less. Now, see, one thing I have noticed too about these hats is some of them, the way they're adjusted. Well, let's try this one. Now, see, that one fits that fits a little looser, and that's the with the one snap left. So to make it actually tight on my head, you got to do the full, got to do the full thing. And that is definitely tight on my head. Now, I have noticed with some of them that it's tight enough with one snap still left, but sometimes it's not. So even in the hat size, the sizes can fit a little differently. It's odd. It's very odd how Fanatics can do that. It's just a very, very, very odd thing. How some hats, we've always talked about the jersey sizing being off. Well, as I've noticed, it even does that with the hats too. So there is that one. As I get the tags off this second one here. And now, of course, as the wife would say, you don't need any more hats. I got a ton of hats from over the last number of years. I've got a bunch of hats. I've gotten the opportunity to show you guys a few of the different styles that I've gotten. I need to put those back. I probably need to put those back in a tote because they kind of I don't exactly have a lot of room to hang them. And yeah, so here is the New York Rangers. That is this year's draft hat. Some draft hats you can get still from the NHL site, some you can't. And to get those, I'm probably I'm having to look elsewhere. But there are still a bunch still available. Now the second hat that I got, I should say there are two Metro Division teams. Here's the second one, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Another very nice looking, another very, very cool looking hat. Of course, the Penguin logo there. Very nice. I always love that. And this, of course, it's that rubber feel. And of course, there's the back, the snapback. Let's adjust this bad boy too. And bend the bill a little bit. I always have to have the bent bill. I've seen a lot of people can get away with the flat that flat brim bill. I can't do that. I was raised on the bills being bent like that. So the flat top bill just doesn't quite. I just don't think it looks good. It doesn't look good on my head. So if I get one with a flat brim like that, I gotta bend it. I have to. It does not look good being a flat brim on my head. Nah, it just doesn't look right. Let's try this on. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, looks good. They both look good. I definitely am very happy, very pleased with these, and yeah. So 2 more of the draft hats, 2 more of this past year's draft hats, and I gotta admit, I became a big fan of these draft hats. I really like them. Not just the logos look good. The little, of course, the little team colors there on the front of the bill is very, very cool. Some of the draft hats they had a few years ago that I showed off had that, and they made them bigger. They made it a lot bigger, going across more of the front of the brim of the hats, but they looked awesome, and these look cool too. I definitely admit I definitely like them. And of course, yeah, the New York Rangers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. So 2 new draft hats, looking fantastic. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the hats. Did you guys get any of the draft hats? If you did you only get your particular team, or were you such a big fan you tried to get all of them? Like I said, my goal, I try to get as many as I can. Some of them I don't think you can get some of them I think they're gone completely, but I'm glad I have the ones that I do have, and I think there's at least I think there's one more for sure that I want to get my hands on. If I can find others, if I can find other teams, I'll probably try and get those too. But yeah. So in lieu of jersey unboxings, do a hat unboxing. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know your opinions. What do you guys think of the draft hats? Did you get any? Did you get your team, or were you not too thrilled with them? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. Only takes a second. Definitely helps out the channel. Also, hit that subscribe button. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. That way I know I can see you back here. And hit the little notification bell, too. That will notify you anytime these videos go live. And by all means, share the videos with everybody that you know. And also, with your guys' help, if you guys would be so inclined, if we can get the channel to 5,000 subscribers, you guys will literally see me live have an egg broken over my head. So, I mean, just for that reason alone, I'd want to subscribe to a channel. So, I mean, why not? I've got that kind of sense of humor. So, yeah. So let's help get the channel up to 5,000 subscribers, and see an egg busted over my head. I think that would be a lot of fun, and you get to see it live. It wouldn't be just a video. It'd be live. It'd be a complete YouTube live. So if we can do that, that would be awesome. I would definitely love your guys' help with that. If you are so inclined to tell your friends, family, whoever that hey, you want to see a guy get an egg busted over his head, then hey, subscribe to his channel. Also, too, if you love hockey content, subscribe to the channel also. But yeah, share the videos, and yeah. So, yep, the Rangers and Penguins, the 2025 NHL draft hats. Like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, and I will see you guys later.